Trent, seeing a kid reading a book is like music to our ears. That's why I know you're going to love hearing about a book festival happening this weekend. First of all, it's free, but it is also chock full of fun. There's a Halloween dance party, art workshops, even a bedtime story. And get this, kids get to show up in their PJs.
Oh, that's
cute?
so fun.
Yeah.
Joanne Dent is here to tell us more about the 4th annual Sheboygan Children's Book Festival. Thanks for being here, Joanne.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for
to
having me.
have you.
There's for real like a PJs event where kids get to wear their pajamas?
There is for real a PJs event. Yeah, that's new this year. It's a bedtime concert and stories that takes place Friday evening at the John Michael Kohler Arts Center. And the program will be presented by Barney Salzberg, who is an author and an illustrator and also a singer-songwriter who's done some fun books for children and some fun duets with people like Dustin Hoffman, I think.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
So it'll be a really fun program, and that kicks things off Friday evening.
And they can bring their blanket, the stuffed animal, show up in their footy pajamas. That's awesome. Let's talk an overview of what's going on, because this is 3 days. It's free, and it has a little bit of everything. We mentioned dancing, music, there's a concert, some readings, there's art making, there's poetry writing.
Right. It's Wisconsin's only children's book festival, and it takes place in Sheboygan at 3 locations: the Mead Public Library, the John Michael Kohler Arts Center, and Bookworm Gardens. And Mead Library and the John Michael Kohler Arts Center are just within walking distance of each other in downtown Sheboygan, so very convenient. And the 3rd location, Bookworm Gardens, is a children's literature garden. So it's a gardens designed around children's books.
Oh,
and that's a short drive from downtown Sheboygan, adjacent to the campus of UW Sheboygan.
Oh.
So some of the authors who will be presenting out there actually have their books featured in the gardens there. And Paul Zielinski will be there after school on Friday. He wrote a book called Hansel and Gretel, a retelling of the Hansel and Gretel fairy tale, and the Hansel and Gretel cottage at Bookworm Gardens was actually inspired by his version.
Do they still use breadcrumbs in that version, do you know?
Yeah, breadcrumbs are a key story element, I think.
Yeah. How about you've got some real special people who are presenting, some winners.
We do, yes. This year is the 75th anniversary of the Caldecott Award, which is the most distinguished honor that can be awarded to a children's book for illustration.
You kind of look for that label and you know you got a good one.
Right, the gold seal or the silver seal for the Caldecott Honor Books. And we're taking part in that national celebration and featuring 5 Caldecott winners this year. So they will be doing, Paul Zielinski is one. He'll be at Bookworm Gardens, he'll be at Mead Library, he'll be at the John Michael Kohler Arts Center. Eric Roman, you might know his book My Friend Rabbit. And Lois Ehlert, who is a very well-known, beloved author who happens to live in Milwaukee. And Betsy Lewin, Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type, and David McLymans.
Click Clack Moo.
Yeah.
Right.
Cows That Type,
Yeah. David McLymans, who lives in Madison, and he's won a Caldecott for his book Gone Wild, The Endangered Animal Alphabet, and also designed our poster for us this year.
I love the poster. It's cute.
It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, with the message, it's fantastic.
Yeah. And they will, all 5 of them will appear at also appear on a Caldecott panel Saturday afternoon. So that's
it's a big
very
deal
special
to have all those people there and so many of those authors being local.
Right.
Well, and I think there should be book festivals for kids, because if we get kids excited about books early, you can have a lifelong reader. And I think it's all about reading things that you're interested in. And that's what I think is wonderful about the bedtime stories with the concert. I know that you have trading cards. All kids love trading cards.
Right.
An illustrator who's doing some of those. A Halloween dance party, like art making, like we said. There's even, they're going to learn something about the art of Japanese storytelling and schmooze with some of their favorite book characters.
Yeah, so you're exactly right. We're making it a fun way to celebrate books and reading. And the book characters who will be there are Skippy John Jones, Corduroy, and
I love Corduroy. Does he have all of his buttons? We don't want to miss all of his buttons.
I think he might be missing one.
Yeah.
And then the pig from If You Give a Pig a Pancake.
You gotta get a glass of milk. I know that's if you give a mouse a cookie or something. I love those books.
Right,
those are
right.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Those are
they're fun.
favorites for a lot of kids.
Sure.
What's the best way for people to register? Because I know that it's free. People can do all 3 days if they want, right?
Absolutely, and people do. People will come from Chicago or from around the state and really make a weekend of it because it is such a unique opportunity. And there is no need to register. It's all free. I'd encourage people to look on our website and take a look at the schedule there and kind of map out, you know, the events they'd like to see. The website has recommended ages for different programs. So we have teen authors, we have programs, you know, for 3 years old and up. We have a lot of adults who come just because they love children's literature and this opportunity to meet authors and illustrators.
You keep mentioning your website, so let's
Yeah.
put that up so people can see it and go to it, because it's a great way to find that list of activities and plan out, like you said,
Right.
map out what you want to see and do.
Right.
And it's
Yeah.
this weekend, October 11th, 12th, and 13th at 3 locations. You can go to SheboyganChildren'sBookFestival.org is the place to go to find that schedule. Awesome Children's
Fourth
Book
annual.
Festival. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
yeah.
for being here,
Good
Joanne.
work.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Great to
Yeah.
have you. Thank
Pleasure.
you.